Hey guys, Kevin Cage back with another cryptocurrency update. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you're serious about the digital asset space, and let's get right into it today. So today we're just going to be drawing a few dots between Blackrock and Ripple. Some of this is older news, but again, I just want to give a refresher for any newcomers in the space. So as we know, shared by Legion, of course, the Federal Reserve now selects Blackrock to manage their asset purchases. I know they have probably, $6 to $7 trillion assets under management. They're one of, the biggest in the game. We're going to connect them to PNC Bank as well, one of RippleNet's partners as well. I believe it's like the 8th or 9th largest bank in the United States as well, if not the world. I believe it's just the United States, but we'll get into that. So without further ado, so we're going to share this clip. We've shared it in the past. This is BlackRock CEO on crypto, his take on CNBC, and his name is Lawrence D. Fink. And basically, he's just saying, think about all the people who send money back home, referring to cross-border payments, remittances specifically, whether it is, the low-hanging fruit corridors, such as the Philippines, Mexico, etc. All right, the pain point, and basically saying that they do this through organizations, or, one or group that comes to mind is MoneyGram's competition, Western Union. And some groups, due to the lack of liquidity, they actually charge 5 to 10% in fees. And, he says this is ridiculous. This should be half a basis point, if that. We need to figure out a way to remove the friction from payments in the landscape. It's really, really funny to me. I think we can think of a solution, but again, this is just further speculation and validating the need for XRP, a bridge asset, because with atomic swaps, there still needs to be liquidity between the asset. We have the, interledger protocol as well, is the protocol for interoperability between networks, but you still need everything to operate on a ledger, right? And again, quote that he says, there is a need to democratize the exchange of foreign currencies. Now remember, these are literally quotes and talking points that people at Ripple have said forever. I mean, the past few years, you can go to years ago, even Brad Garlinghouse talking about democratization of payments. Let's listen.
And when you think about all the people who send money, they may work in one country, send money back home. They generally do that through organizations that charge 5 to 10%. Yeah. There is a need, whether it's a Libra or something else, to democratize the exchange of foreign currencies. Today, with computers and electronic market,
there shouldn't be that friction.
It should be 10 basis points, 5 basis points.
That
it's
makes
not
sense.
Percent. And so I actually believe the idea around Libra, I don't think we need to create a new currency, but the technology to instantaneous calibrate all the currencies, that should be done.
Okay, and we've gone over this. I know that Cryptopolis has hammered this point between, kind of how he said calibrating the currencies, making sure they're equal, the spread between them. Obviously, we've explained why a bridge asset is the best way to solve this in terms of, a tight spread, tons of liquidity, whether it's organic and inorganic, and basically kind of having that flywheel effect. All right. So again, we know BlackRock, PNC and BlackRock. Here's a deep dive, and this is on XRP right now. We also have some other websites, but this is shared August 2019 by Legion as well. So just to go over this briefly, I kind of like this article a little bit more. So essentially, I'll just go over this. So coincidence, BlackRock hires former Ripple executive. Now we see this time and time again in the fintech space, specifically with Ripple. We see that they are headhunting a lot of top tier people from various groups, whether it's CME Group, Facebook, groups all around, other banks, etc., and vice versa. People that work at Ripple for several years, even high-level executives, end up leaving, and then they go somewhere else too. So they're kind of just switching around. There are, tons and tons of names. When I invest in an ecosystem, I invest in the people. So right here, BlackRock Inc., the largest asset management company in the world, is set to undergo a massive management overhaul with the aim of focusing on alternative investments. The company recently hired a former executive of Ripple who is tasked with leading the digital asset team in the firm. And his name is... Let's see, right here, this gentleman. So this is Robbie Mitchnick, all right? And again, this is just a podcast I was listening to about what's next for blockchain. I'm discussing this as well. And he is literally BlackRock's blockchain lead, right? Former Ripple executive, all right? Back here, BlackRock to focus on alternative investment. We can see now that he made a bold move by hiring a former Ripple, Ripple exec. And again, leading the team. One of the best minds and regarded as that behind Ripple, deep understanding of cryptocurrencies and their underlying tech as well, and how investors can view digital currencies, of course, right? They discuss, IEO trends at Moscow meetup. Okay, I've actually seen something like that before as well. And basically right here, this is what he believes, and this is what he shared as well. I know there is that document. Now, he believes that, XRP only has a 25% chance of success. He quoted as stating that XRP 25% success chance, current fair value should be between $1.59 to $8.23, and a successful value with, the remittance space would be about $32.91. He says that a failure value after, all is said and done, would be about $6.37. And that is a failure. Look at where we're at right now at time of recording. We are around 16 to 17 cents. Keep that in mind, right? And there's been nothing but validation for the need. There's no competition, etc. We know how deep the connections go with the company, with the XRP ecosystem. I mean, $100 million investment here, $500 million investment into the Spring Initiative. Just please do your own research and you'll realize why I'm so bullish on this asset specifically. All right. Expressing their interest again, BlackRock just expressing their interest. We know how much money is, under management with them. And then again, just trying to hit the important points here. Talk about crypto ETFs, etc. All right. And now let me go back to this with PNC. So with PNC again, guys, we know that, they have a connection with BlackRock, obviously. And in 2018, PNC Bank did join RippleNet using their suite of software. All right. We get the news that PNC is going to start using RippleNet in 2019. PNC is only the 8th largest bank in the United States only. So how does BlackRock play into all of this? Well, PNC actually owns 22% of BlackRock. Remember, they are the largest, basically, asset manager, like they are the largest in the world. Right? Yeah, right here. Largest asset manager. I was going to say custody in the world with $6 trillion under management. Do you see why this is very bullish? And again, they have to interoperate. They still have to do, send cross-border. Of course, they can do some type of JPM coin if they work with domestic or their own walled garden between their group, but they're still interoperating and transfer value on a daily basis. All right, now this is an updated article right here. It says they're roughly, $7 trillion under management as well. No surprise, especially with all the QE infinity occurring, but just wanted to share that. All right, so PNC holds a minority ownership, one of the largest publicly traded investment management firms in the country. And again, they work on behalf of institutional and individual investors worldwide through a variety of equity, fixed income, liquidity, and alternative investments. And specifically, that is what they are working on with digital assets. It is my belief that we will see, whether it's later this year or in the coming years, we will see also, financial advisors having some type of index funds to sell to everyday people with digital assets. I think that banks will absolutely custody XRP, Bitcoin, even, Ethereum as well, obviously. Things of that nature. They're going to make some type of products, whether they're baskets of digital currencies, baskets of tokenized metals, baskets of real estate properties, commercial real estate first because it's easier to tokenize, things of that nature. This is going to happen in front of us. I also find the valuations, they did a valuation model before with these figures, and we've shared it. We kind of showed, what they were talking about. They even included, I believe, some of Swift dominant market share, but this does not include anything that we've talked about as well in terms of global domination regarding decentralized finance. It does not include R3 utility. It does not include, all the work that Logos is doing. There's so many other markets. So again, this is solely with cross-border payments. All right. And that is why I still believe it is easily possible for 3 to 4 digits. Okay. And again, to lead the digital asset team. I feel like you guys get the gist of this. But guys, I just wanted to share that. I feel like there's tons of talk, as always, every few months about BlackRock. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to hit home. Yep, right here. So I am Legion right here. BlackRock Digital Assets Group is another one, guys. DAG. We're going to see that a lot. And then Ripple. So just right here by share post, I was reading this morning. This was dated back San Francisco, California in 2018 of June. Just talking about these gentlemen. Prior to SharePost, we're talking about Chetty. And essentially, they joined SharePost's Digital Asset Group as the VP of Business Development in his role. And they're working on strategizing development and partnership initiatives, driving business growth, and to launch its own security token trading platform and global network of crypto exchanges. They're specifically naming right here that Chetty spent more than 3 years focusing on developing and successfully scaling the XRP ecosystem at Ripple. This included partnership initiatives, deals with major digital asset exchanges, wallet providers, custodians, aggregators, and FIs using XRP for settlement. And before that, he was on an investment team in Blackrock as well with their fixed income investment group. Do you see, where the connections are? And then again, even look right here, just like the other market, derivatives. Guys, there's just a lot of money. There's a lot of utility that XRP can provide, and even the speculation about bridging assets or bridging central bank digital currencies. Don't even get me started on that. That makes, 3 to 4 digits very, very possible. All right. So again, guys, please do your own research. Nothing is guaranteed. I just wanted to share a few connections, and there's probably many more. I just wanted to share some of the great work and, research that I Am Legion has done. Again, his Twitter will be in the description of this video, so I definitely recommend you guys give him a follow. All right. So appreciate you guys as always. I will get going on the next video. Until next time.